This question actually is for both myself and Greg. Joshua says, Greg, planning on selling his home in the next couple of months. He's got a lot of junk and feels overwhelmed. He's wondering, where does he start decluttering, and will all the rooms be photographed for the listing? So start with photographing. What do we not photograph? Wait, you're not there. There you go.
Don't like photographing junk.
Right. Yeah.
That's a big thing. One of our biggest pieces of advice is to declutter as much, depersonalize, not to an extent where it looks sterile. But like my wife will come in and she brings in pillows and pops of color, but we declutter everything first. That's one of the biggest things. Psychology plays a large part in the buyer narrative of wanting your home, especially with inventory. You've got to stand out, and you need to not look like you are not taking care of the place. So lights, decluttering.
Yep.
You can throw stuff in closets to get to that question. Well, what do we not photograph?
Right.
Typically closets and garages. You can throw stuff in there unless your garage has a nice high lift or something unique. We will show that there is a garage, but we don't need to show it's in it, and we don't need to show it's in closets unless those are cool too.
And basement, if it's an unfinished basement, typically we maybe shoot one shot of it, or do we even do that
Yeah,
these
but
days?
you should also, again, to the cluttering point, I know it can be overwhelming. There's a lot of companies that we can refer that will help you declutter,
Mm-hmm.
help you donate stuff if that's the case. You can do a yard sale, whatever the case may be. But a basement specifically, you want it to be, you don't want to just throw stuff in there because we want to show it. And the inspector is going to need to get behind nooks and crannies. So you don't want to just throw stuff in one corner and throw it on the wall. Make sure it's nice and neat. If you need to get a storage unit, we've got referrals for that too. But yeah, decluttering is the first and most important thing, as well as cleaning and light bulbs, in my opinion.
And that booklet I mentioned about the useful tips, that includes some of the stuff that we're just talking about. So that's Bob at WeSellLouisville.com, and put selling tips in the subject line.